once you finish the quest, you will just need an Amulet of Mara, and if you talk to her while wearing it, you should have an, usually you can kind of tell by their dialogue will change. The marryable NPCs, their dialogue will change if you're wearing an Amulet of Mara, and if you have met the requirements for them to be interested in you, which varies for each person, of course. For, like I just said, for Camilla, it's doing the Golden Claw quest. You can also marry several members of the Companions. Not all at the same time, but you can pick one. I think you have to wait until you have completed the Companions questline and have become the Harbinger. Then, like I said, if you're wearing an Amulet of Mara, you can talk to them and they will remark on the fact that you are wearing the amulet, which is it's kind of like the opposite of a wedding ring. It's it tells people that you're single when you're wearing an Amulet of Mara.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister.
A shield sister?
An outsider, eh? Never heard
and
of
actually
the
for this run I may...
An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Or at least at these playthroughs I will definitely start skipping most of the dialogue.
He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Nice. Can I take those? Yeah, so I got 5 ancient Nord arrows, 2 iron arrows. And actually, I don't remember... Oh, and that's set that as my active. Since I didn't have anything active. And I guess I can just do this. And I actually don't remember. Does this game support same-sex marriage? Can you marry the same... I think you can, because in my, if you saw towards the end of my spell sword playthrough, when I completed the Companions questline, I happened to be wearing an Amulet of Mara when I spoke with Farkas, and the dialogue options were present for expressing interest in him. So I think that you can marry someone who is of your same sex in this game, which is pretty cool. More representation is always good.
But we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I ain't done nothing.
I just can't go in order.
At least in my opinion.
Ah, Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
Nazim is really annoying.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
He's such a snob. Even his wife thinks so. If you walk past her, a lot of times her dialogue will referred to him basically being a kiss ass to the Jarl. And here comes Irola.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
Character as she looks now. Oh yeah, I guess I was gonna show. There's, I believe, 3 variations of the fur armor. So this one, as you can see, has the fur shirt in addition to the sort of cloak. This one is, I believe, it's on the female. Yeah, it's just the
it's in the most immediate
sort of
danger.
fur bandeau,
We'll view that as a provocation.
and
You'll
then
assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's
the
side
skirt
and attack
and
him.
the
We should not.
shawl.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
And then there's also
Send a detachment
a
to
variation
Riverwood
that's
at
the same
once.
as this, but it doesn't have the fur.
Yes, my Jarl.
It doesn't have the
If
shawl.
you'll excuse me,
It's just
I'll return
the
to my duties.
That
wrap.
would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative.
Although I believe
You've done Whiterun a
he's
service.
going to give me some leather
I
armor
won't forget
right
it.
now.
Here, take this
Yep.
as a small token of my esteem.
So basically, when
There
you
is another thing you could
when
do
you
for me.
complete that
Suitable
quest,
for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
so basically, when you get to this point, if your light armor skill is higher, he will give you leather armor, and if your heavy armor skill is higher, he'll give you steel armor. Yeah. And actually, I am interested to find out if anything would be different. Since I've already been in Bleak Falls Barrow, if it will respawn all of the enemies?
Dragon Project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
Or
So
if
the owl thinks you can be of
it will
use
be
to
the
me.
same.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons.
Am I the only one who thinks
Yes,
that
I could use someone to fetch
this guy
something for
is
me.
not the
Well,
best voice actor?
When I say fetch, I really mean delve
I always
into
thought
the
he kinda
dangerous
sounded
room
like
in
the,
search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may
I
not
don't really know what the
actually
name of it is, but like when you type stuff into a Mac computer and make it talk, kind of sounds like that.
Straight to the point, eh?
The
No
Dragon
need for tedious
Stone of
hows and
Bleak
whys.
Falls
I
Barrow.
like that. Read those details to your
I don't
betters,
know.
am I right?
I just always thought he sounded...
I learned of a certain
Kinda
stone
funny.
tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt
Although I
interred
would
in
be
the
interested to
chamber,
know. I
and bring
wonder
it to
if
me. Simplicity itself.
let's see if we have
So,
anything
you
to
wish to master
sell
the
him.
arcane arts?
Okay. And I don't think I'll need these soul gems. So I will just sell those as well.
Off
This
to
is a
Bleak Falls
priority
Barrow
now.
with you.
The accents in this game, I don't actually, I assume that they're natural, that the voice actors themselves actually have these accents.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this.
I guess I should put on that leather armor that he gave me, since it is slightly better. What the heck am I doing? Okay. Alright, this way. We're just gonna go to the inn.
Come to chat with an old woman,
And, see if we can gather some information.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
This is an ode to
If it's
Skyrim's
work you need,
staunch protectors.
how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Oh, that's right, you can sell... Heard any rumors lately?
I assume you saw the It's part of the Temple of
Gilder
Kinnareth.
Green.
People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
It's actually kind of unusual that you get that quest so early, which involves retrieving Nettlebane, because
Have you
early,
seen that shrine of
early
Asura?
on
They say the Dark Elves built it. That's honest gold
in
for
the
honest
quest.
work.
Oops, that is not what I was trying to do.
People say there is someone in Riften that can
Okay,
change your
Riften.
face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty.
Okay. I don't know if she can even give you the
Need anything else?
rumor, but one of the rumors that you can hear is, it involves
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
nothing.
A boy
And
named
what of my
Aventus
son?
Aretino
What of Thorold? Is he
in
nothing?
Windhelm.
So don't talk to me about suffering.
Chops and steaks
I
fit
will
for a Jarl.
never accept
Come and see my
it.
selection of the finest.
My son still lives. I feel it in my heart.
And basically that's
so
when you
tell
join the
me,
Dark Brotherhood.
Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my
is
Thorold?
by
Doing
Do you
favor
believe this old hag?
for Aventus.
Holding him? Why,
And so
I've got
I will do
him
that
myself. He's my
pretty much
prisoner.
first thing.
Face it, Carl. Your stupid son is dead. He died a
Jesus,
storm-cloaked
this guy
traitor.
isn't very
And you best keep your
respectful,
mouth
is
shut
he?
before you suffer the
Had
same.
enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your
What
kids.
was all
All
that
I can
about?
think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
How can you be sure your son is alive?
I just know it. I can feel it in my heart. You have to believe me. Please visit me at my home. I can tell you the whole story.
The finest cuts,
Okay.
fresh from the market.
Can do that. Falls Barrow. Actually, first I think I'm gonna do this. So I will leave town.
The Jarl finally agreed to send you back to Rivendell.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes.
How did a dark elf come to be a housecarl?
Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as youth and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving. God. You are curious. Almost dangerously so.
Huh.
Your name.
Come to
Interesting.
chat with an old woman.
I was just curious about that, because it is unusual for a dark elf
to serve as a
Nordic housecarl. It turns out the story is pretty straightforward.
And it also is telling about